So the first concept is a raised embankment in place. And those bridges are enlarged and it's a nice straight shot, very familiar to what you know today. So we've also developed some visuals for what this might start to look like. This is that widened path that follows the existing alignment, but is actually raised up about 4 feet in order to resist the effects of sea level rise. So here we are with that elevated embankment to maintain that user experience. There's opportunities for overlooks all along the way. So the first in brown, this is always about the trail, and this is about the user experience. So the trail slopes up a little bit near that Holiday Inn to get up to a higher elevation, a larger bridge over Coyote Creek, and then you enter that to that raised embankment. The existing bridge over the inlet to South Bodine Marsh is quite narrow. And so that bridge is quite a bit lengthened and enlarged, and that allows much better tidal flushing, and you won't have that muted tidal effect. It also might allow a little additional sediment to make it in there. So in blue, we then look at Coyote Creek, and this scheme keeps the existing creek in the same alignment for the most part. And lastly is about some of the ecological enhancements in this area. And so we don't look at anything in isolation, and that trail that was raised up on an embankment is actually a great opportunity for what we call an ecotone slope. And so that marsh habitat can actually follow the incoming tide, the incoming levels of sea level rise, and would give it room to migrate up to the point that we actually max out on the top of the levee. So that light green are all series of ecotone slopes that extend out in a very gentle slope. There's some examples of what that looks like on the left. There's also opportunities for coarse beaches. And this would be a great way to resist some of that, some of those erosive functions that we experience out there, certainly as the waves develop out across Richardson's Bay. So there's a number of those noted as well. There's additional connections between Coyote Creek and the marsh itself that are also noted on those plans.